Building wealth can be a difficult task, but transferring it can be almost impossible. If you don't want your beneficiaries or heirs to make mistakes after you're gone, I'm going to let you in on a little secret that can be huge for your family. Welcome back to The Wealth Technique. I'm Michael Baker. In this channel, we help you build, protect, and transfer your wealth. And today, we're specifically talking about transferring your wealth. There's a little known secret that wealthy families do that almost nobody else does. That secret is called family meetings. Family meetings? What are you talking about? That's right, family meetings. It's that simple. What wealthy families have figured out is if they want to have an effective wealth transfer to the next generation, they got to talk about it. They can't keep it a secret. They want to impart their wisdom, their values, their knowledge, their know how, even their mistakes onto the next generation. And if you want to be practicing effective wealth transfers, just like wealthy families do, family meetings are something you need to consider. Now, the idea of a family meeting, the scope of family meetings is way too broad for just one video. So, this video, we're just talking about what a family meeting is and how you can begin to incorporate this idea into your own family. So, family meetings, this is not Thanksgiving, this is not Christmas. This is a very specific meeting that is intentional and it has an agenda. Now, you may decide that you want to run the family meetings yourselves. I would recommend bringing in somebody else to effectively facilitate a family meeting. And here's why. Someone that is the patriarch or the matriarch of a family is often loved and well respected, but sometimes people are afraid to speak up or share openly when that person is the person running the meeting. Think about the CEO of a company. A CEO will also have a board of directors. And the purpose of that board is so that other voices can be heard and basically they can collectively come together to make decisions. The same idea applies for family meetings. We want our family to come together in a safe space that encourages openness and transparency so that a discussion can take place. Now, wait a minute. I know what you're thinking. You're saying, wait a minute, Michael, my family, my decisions for my family and my wealth are not up for democratic vote. I want my wishes to be my wishes. That's okay. In another video, I talked about who you might want to name as your power of attorney or your healthcare power of attorney. Those people, they get a vote. So even though you name someone and have them get a, request that they have this job, they can always decline and decide not to serve in that role. Wouldn't you like to know about that before they actually are tapped to do that role? I think so. One of the primary pieces of business for family meetings is estate planning. I did another video on estate planning and I'll link to it in the section below. But one of the things that I think is super important is for you to sit down with your family and have a facilitated conversation about your wishes for your estate plan. The reason for this is that we talked about documents like your durable power of attorney, your healthcare power of attorney. If you've named people to serve in those roles, those people should know in advance that you are wanting them to fill that role. This gives them the opportunity to ask you any specific questions, or they may politely wish to decline. Some people just don't feel comfortable making pressure packed or stressful decisions. And let's be honest, those two roles can be stressful for members of your family. So you want to know in advance that they understand you're requesting that they serve in that role, but also they can ask you questions about clarifying your wishes so that everybody is on the same page. One of the biggest challenges when it comes to estate planning is uncertainty. A lot of heirs, especially when you start to deal with families that have assets or have wealth, there comes with that a degree of uncertainty. Money has been a taboo subject in our country for a very long time. Lots of people just don't talk about it. And so when it comes to the estate plan, mom or dad or grandma and grandpa, your assets are like opening up a Pandora's box. No one knows exactly what's in there. And that's a situation that could create all kinds of complexities when it comes to settling or administrating an estate. So, first of all, we want to eliminate as much uncertainty as possible. Now, I know sometimes this may mean us getting outside of our comfort zone. So, let me ask you a question. What would you rather have? Your heirs finding out surprises after you're no longer here, where you can't articulate anything to them or explain anything to them? Or would you rather have an open and honest conversation about your wishes while you were here so that you can explain everything to your family? I think, knowing that I've worked with a lot of families that have gone through this, I think you would be well served by dealing with this stuff up front, because the last thing you want is to have your family fractured or to have relationships get frayed once you are no longer here, because going through the estate planning process is emotional and a lot of people can get their feelings hurt and money can be so divisive. This is an opportunity to remove those types of burdens. Take advantage of it. My last thought on this, and this is a big one, probably my most important idea of this entire video. Family meetings offer you the opportunity to pass on family values. Think about it like this. What is your family mission statement? Does your family have a statement of financial purpose? If not, maybe this is an opportunity for you to craft one. A statement of financial purpose can survive in a family for generations. Family values that you want to survive for years after you are no longer here. This is an opportunity to talk through that with all of your family members present, your spouse, your siblings, your adult children, your grandchildren. This is the opportunity for you to begin sowing those seeds for the future generations. So, oftentimes, and this is a huge mistake that so many people in our industry make, we focus on just the dollars and not the people. But money touches everything. And we want to make sure that families that have worked hard, that have been able to save and build wealth, have a successful transition of that wealth to the next generation. And one of the ways that we can do that is through family meetings, openness, transparency, and family values that can transcend generation. So, what do you think? Do you have ideas about what should be in a family meeting? Do you have thoughts about specific values that you would like to transfer on to your next generation? Drop those in the comments below and let me know. As always, don't forget, like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. I'm Michael Baker, and I'll see you next time.